Okay. Well, I'm back with this, aren't I? So, let's see. I I put a tentacle on a stick. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. One thing. This is now extended. I have a little bit more, as you can see. I got more energy cell thingy. I just realized I have enough to get myself another upgrade. And, oh goodness, what else? I found the other piece of climbing gear. The answer was actually relatively simple. It was back in that one cave that I was struggling that had the two likes. And I feel dumb. The answer was literally staring at me the entire time, and I just wasn't paying attention, apparently. Now, before I do anything else, what we're going to do next is, despite the fact that I'm a fashion disaster, we are going to try to find the next memory. That is my goal. Since it's been a while since I've done this, I figured let's fucking do more. Alright. Let's see. So... part of me was wishing that they'd glow so that way they could tell me, like, which ones I've already done. Alright, let's see. So... we did this one. That was the first one. And the second one was the temple. So let's see. That one's done. That one's done. So now we need to find the one that's in the shape of a Nintendo Switch. Okay. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I expanded the map a little bit more. Obviously, there's still some that I have yet to figure out. Anyway, so, Nintendo Switch. Now let's see. Let's get the map here. Let's see. Okay. So there's that one. There's that one. According to this, if that's Hyrule Castle, then the next one is over here, which is in this region. So that would mean the best place for me to go, because I actually haven't found the tower in this section yet. I guess the best option would be to go to this lookout. Okay. Oh, right. We have to examine this, by the way. Don't worry. I'll get there, but I want to take care of this first. Okay, so we know that the next section, the next memory is in that direction. Okay. Yeah, because I want to do these in order. Because apparently, according to some people, according to the people that have played this, they did them out of order, and that kind of was not a good experience. So, like, bruh. I mean, I would think that you would want to do it in order, but, yeah. Oh, well.
I'm sorry, Taro. You're not the right one for the job.
Come on, don't say that. Wait, who the hell are you? You're buff. Holy shit, you're... Okay. Come on, don't say that. You've got to let me cast my line into the depths, too. I'm capable of deciphering some ZELDA'S script. Who else can tackle that stuff?
I mean, your skills would be super helpful to me. You're the one in charge of the ZELDA'S survey team, after all. But aren't you heading up the Ring Ruins investigation in Kakariko Village anyway, Taro?
Oh, I have to find Kakariko Village. By the way, I found Hateno finally.
That's where your focus should be. Those fallen ruins are huge and exciting, big enough to see from Lookout Landing. So please, finish your work there before asking to join in new research.
But to read first-hand ZELDA history, that bait's too juicy to pass up. Toro, ZELDA survey team leader. You look cool.
Oh, swordsman!
My name's Link. Someone else is here for the job already? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give you a mask. Let's give you a big boy voice. I guess it's a lost cause. I'll head back to Kakariko Village and just stare up those ring ruins.
Taro's an amazing person, and he's a first-rate archaeologist, too. But he loves Zonai research so much that he'll bolt from a project to chase any new discoveries. I've been looking for someone to help with my investigation of the depths. I mean, you'd be best for the job.
Oh, I'll help. I've been doing a lot of depth stuff.
Thank you. Having you help out is such a relief. We'll explain all the details to you. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, hold up. An explorer whose passion for field research is unrivaled. He lives to make big discoveries, and he spent a long time traveling solo, investigating ruins. He's also an expert in reading Zonai writing. Princess Zelda found him to be the perfect choice for leading the Zonai survey team. Delightful! Where are we going? To the tablet?
Swordsman, this way.
Okay, that was weird. I was like,
I'm already standing here, but I'm gonna make you wait half a second. Woo! So remember that fragment I had? The one that showed a single mysterious figure? I found more fragments among the things our survey team brought back from the depths. And guess what? They fit together like puzzle pieces.
Okay.
Ta-da! Just look.
to be fair, I did find a few statues down in the depths whenever I was exploring on my own time, but I never did take a picture of them.
Feast your eyes upon this amazing mural. This scene shows that there's a whole series of statues down there, like the one you found for me last time. What really caught my attention is the way they're oriented. Each figure is pointed toward the next one in the series. Until it finds with that last statue facing a final destination, a building that looks like a temple. Also, see these large ears on the figure at the front of the building? That's got to be one of the Zonai.
I guess I can see it.
And then there's that strange hand symbol that seems to be responding to whatever the Zonai is holding. So to collect my thoughts on all of this, I'm pretty sure if you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. I'm also betting that the temple-like building holds something of Zonai origin. I've heard that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers. I wonder if this correlates to those powers. Of course, all of this is just still speculation on my part. So, that's where you come in, swordsman.
My name is Link.
I want you to find the temple structure depicted in the mural. Initially, I figured I could just go by myself, so I gathered a bunch of bright blooms and supplies. But they pulled the kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths.
No, I understand.
So here,
Oh, thank you.
you can have these too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Bright blooms and arrows are perfect for exploring the depths.
Believe me, I know.
There's the added bonus that checking out the depths might provide us with clues to help find Princess Zelda. So if it all works out, maybe you'll snag some mysterious power for yourself and gain some clues about Princess Zelda. Nothing but good things, right? Thanks for your help with this, swordsman.
Oh, no problem. Mystery in the depths. Okay, there's gotta be some reason. Hi. Okay, there's gotta be some reason why it's doing that. There we go. SAHASRA Slope Skyview Tower. Is that you? You're out and about late tonight. Oh, you're a woman, sorry. Or you're, I actually don't.
My apologies. It looks like we have a small problem over here. I heard that the terminal at this Skyview tower needed repairs, so I came to fix it, but the door won't open. I have no clue why. The door isn't locked, but it won't budge no matter how hard I push or pull. Of course, I know it's a sliding door. That's what I meant, obviously. I worked up an appetite getting my brain into gear for this. I bet the nearby caves would have some tasty mushrooms. Caves? Yeah, there are caves at the bottom of the hill. I used to go mushroom hunting in them all the time while we were building the tower. That's right. I do believe that explains why I wasn't, like, continuing with this because... Oh. Okay. All that's here? No, there has to be more. There has to be a way for me to open up the damn tower.
There has to be. I'm not seeing any sort of secret entrances, but maybe I just gotta break all the rocks. No, that would be dumb. They wouldn't make you break every single freaking rock. Right? Okay. No, not rock salt. Rock. Huh. Okay, there's... I guess I'll just find a different cave. There's gotta be more. Sorry, little goober. Didn't mean to scare you. Nope. Gonna say, sorry. Not dealing with you right now. Oh, by the way, I found a Lionel bowl, too. Nope. Alright. That'll just have to wait, then. Memories will have to wait. I'll probably find that on my own time, then. This, on the other hand... we'll just go over there, then. I'm going to head to that location because there's something that I saw in that direction. And then afterwards, we're going to go back to we're going to go visit Hateno Village. I found the shrine, I activated it, and I have not explored the village. So... we'll see what things have changed during the time that I have been away. Whee! Swan dive! There's a hill over in that distance that I believe has, I believe I saw like an actual hill of this. Or I saw the entrance to it. I believe there's a bunch of Yiga clan stuff in that direction. Funny how it's almost near the castle. Yeah, I believe it was that hill over there. Oh, hey, right at the top is another freaking hole. Well, I guess in that case, it's time for me to bust out, Tullen again. Kind of feels good to be having a battle partner, at least. Although I guess the real test is whether he's actually going to assist in fighting or not. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, he can fight. He can fight. Eat tentacles. I'll keep smacking you. You may not like it, but I'm gonna keep doing it. You missed. You absolute dumbass. Smackety smacky. This is a durable tentacle. Good hit. Good hit, Phantom of Tullen. I stole your claymore. Ow. Holy shit, you stepping on me actually does a lot of damage. Die. Gotcha. You can win. I know the sword isn't gonna break anyway. Volt fruit. Cacti found in the Gerudo Desert bear this sweet fruit. It's naturally insulated, so when cooked into a dish, it provides resistance against electricity. What a delightful little fruit. How nice. God damn it, where the hell was that Yiga clan outpost that I found? Wait, where's the sword? Oh, there it is. Now, if you'll excuse me. It's now an even better sword. So, I guess it must be back on that hill that I saw. Maybe it really was back over there. Oh well. I already know what flint is. Why are you pretending that I didn't know what flint was? Yeah, I think it was that entrance over there. Yeah, I see the stones. That's it. That's the Yiga clan entrance. I knew it was somewhere in this vicinity. You know, one of these days I'm going to come across these stones. And it's going to be another Talos, or whatever the hell it's called. Giant stone man. It's going to be one of them, one of these days. Actually, this is going to be a good opportunity here. I'll equip the beam emitter shield for a little bit. Oh, right! There's another thing I want to try out. It's something that I came across literally the first time that I was playing this. It was the, that weird block thing that killed me back in the sky area. I want to go see if I can handle that thing now. You know, just simple curiosity. I want to see if I can pull it off. Yiga Clan Merida Branch. Stay on your guard! Wait, what happens if I put on, like, one of them? I know they want to expect me to be similar to them, but I kind of want to see what happens if I do put it on. Who's there? Huh? You're Link! Come to free our tailor, have you? You'll have to get through us first. Alright. We're gonna disappear, and then reappear. You'll never see us coming. Joke's on you. I'm not alone. Ow! I'm taking that 8-volt blade. Damn it, he's over there. You cheesy butt munch, you cheeky butt munch. Oh shit, my bow broke. Leg! Eat laser! No! Laser! I dodged. Well, I say I dodged that, but. Laser! Oh! Whew. What the? Well, I was able to take care of that, but god damn, even with, well, extended health, they still deal a lot of damage. That tells me that I'm gonna have to definitely focus on leveling up my actual health. Yeah, I'll keep that equipped for right now. Let's see. Actually, hold up. There we go. Amber and a ruby. I don't trust that.
This cave is a natural fortress made up of 5 chambers. All members are to memorize the route to the hidden room containing our uniforms and the map of all of our branches. Remember, follow the eyes of the frogs. The punishment for letting this secret out will be most severe.
Follow the eyes of the frogs. You don't say. The eyes of the frogs. Well, I get bright bloom seeds out of this, so. Yeah. Okay, I can go down, or I can go over here. We're not going to talk about what I just saw over there. Give me all the bananas. I took all your bananas. How's that make you feel, huh? Oh, wait, I don't care. They're my bananas now. Of the frogs. If it was the booble frog, then... Oh. Hello. Hi.
Finally, I've been waiting. If a pretty lady's in distress, the hero will arrive to save her. Everyone says so. So this is entirely expected. But that's strange. The hero's supposed to carry a legendary sword. And that weapon on your back, it doesn't look legendary at all. Not even when I squint. I guess the hero is just a fairy tale. I've been making outfits for the Yiga clan since they kidnapped me. I mean, I like fashion, but I couldn't even sew. Did they listen? No, of course not. It wasn't so bad once I got used to it, though. Honestly, I've been getting a little attached to the outfits I make. Attached enough that I don't want to hand them over to the Yiga clan anyway. This isn't my size, but it might fit you. Here, take it so I can keep it out of the grimy mitts.
I now have pants.
Be careful. Folks will think you're part of the Yiga clan if you wear the complete set. Oh, but these tights are so nice. A little coordination of any kind could really snazz up your look. Thanks for coming to save me, really. You might not be the hero, but you are my prince.
Aw. Aw, that's nice.
We've received deployment info from the hideout. All interested parties should contact the head of their desired division. Mercantile Division manages sale of weapons and provisions to Yiga clan members. Requirements: basic counting ability, conversational aptitude. Research Division researches and develops new applications for Zonai pots. Requirements: crafting skill, an ear for naming. Training Division oversees the improvement of all members of the Yiga clan. Requirements: resilience, mastery of the Earthwake technique. Training available through the Training Division.
Earthwake. I know what that is, I think. That's the one the big guys are using.
Distribution Division supplies materials to the depths of hideouts.
Requirements: can read and write. Confident in own strength. Fascinating. According to this, southwest of the castle, actually wait, south of this area, actually, is another Yiga clan site. Really? South of here? Well, first off, let me remove this. South of the castle. So it would have to be somewhere in Hyrule Fields, huh? It's roughly the same distance, so it'd probably be somewhere around this area. You know what? Let's look around. Screw it, let's look around. Let's do it. On the positive, looking over here, I can see where there's another one of those things, but that's not the one that I need to go to. Where am I going now? Oh, yeah, there's another hole that I don't think I've... No, I think I have gone through that hole, actually. Forest of Spirits, Great Plateau. Yeah, I don't think I've really thoroughly explored this southern area. Well, at least not to the point where I feel comfortable enough to say, hey, there's something here that I didn't look at yet. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to ground here. And light. Good lord. Quite the distance I'm following. You know, considering all the shit going on over there, I would not be surprised if one of those grabby hands are over there. Because I know I believe I have gone down that hole before. But I don't trust it. Not with a 50-foot pole. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna make our way over to the next hole, which is either the Eastern Abbey or over here. Fuck it. Wait. Hold on. Is that a building? That's a building. Well, you never know. There might be something over there. Wait, that's the Temple of Time, isn't it? This is from the beginning of Breath of the Wild. Well, not the Temple of Time. Oh, God damn it, you know what I mean. I wonder if there's a way to get back to the opening section of Breath of the Wild, actually. You know what? I may restart Breath of the Wild just so I could see the location compared on the map, and then, yeah. God damn, it's the... Wow. Oh, you bitch. Of course. Asshole. Eat this. It's always the dark bokoblins that are always a pain in the ass. Just because the amount of damage they do. Although, to be fair, it kind of makes sense. Okay, I really need to start cooking more, don't I? I really need to start cooking more. I'm gonna glow in the dark because I can. And if anything, I can always make more. And this is with upgraded gloom armor, too. They're still doing... If there's extra enemies in there, then I can take advantage of their, of this. We'll just let him do his thing. Damn. Never thought I'd see this place again. Sorry, you're not worth my time.
Royal Shield!
Goody. Man, this is nice. Come back to a familiar location. Feels good. Yo, dum-dum, you kind of suck at your job. Temple of Time ruins. Told you. Got a statue. I may as well take advantage and just give myself a nice little health upgrade. I wonder if that room is still up on top of here. Man, this brings back memories. I am trapped under the water behind the stone gate of the Great Plateau. What? I am trapped under the water behind the stone gate of the Great Plateau. I'll have to keep that in mind. Huh. Well, I was kind of hoping that there'd be a Yiga thing over here, but... Yiga stones! I see them! There's some Yiga stones over that way. Yes! Hello. I don't trust you. You're a Yiga clan member. I don't trust you in the slightest. And if I'm gonna start talking to strangers, I have to be decked out in Yiga clan stuff first. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Who's there? Wait, you! You're Link! Thought you'd ambush us, did you? Well, you're the one getting ambushed today. We'll see about that. Oh no! I'm gonna kick your asses. Get frozen, jackasses. In fact, I'm gonna test out this new weapon I made, the Stalnox Pound. Actually, wait, no. You're on fire, so now I'm gonna burn you. Or you're frozen, so burn! In fact, this thing's about to break anyway, so I may as well. Yeah, you did well, Sapphire Rod. I forgot my bow broke, so I probably should have, yeah, I probably should have had that thing worked. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Let's fix that. Well, you want round two? Yes, I want round two. I ain't apologizing for that one. That one, that fucking hurt, didn't it? I ain't apologizing. Come on. Shock. God damn! I win. I win. Oh my god, yes! Yes!
I'm working as fast as I can. Please just give me a little more time. Wait, you're not one of them? No, I'm not. You chase out the Yiga clan? You mean I can get out of here? Hoorah! Those Yiga guys, was forcing me to make weird outfits for them. It was awful. Why me? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe because of my reputation for flashy fashion. I only let CC brand threads touch this body. I want this mask I made to fall into her hands, but I can't bring it with me. Say, would you want to take this?
Gimme! I now have the full Yiga set.
That thing is decidedly not my style, but if it's yours, more power to you. I'm actually dressed like this so that I confess my feelings to the woman who stole my heart.
You mean the fashion lady that I found?
Her name is Nobo. She's beautiful, with a fashion sense that rivals my own. She's probably at a stable somewhere, I think. Maybe. At any rate, we're meant to be. So I know that fate will guide me toward her. Take care now. I hope you may find someone to love, too.
Yeah, I got a fish waifu. In this lore, I guess. The Yiga Bulletin. Confidential updates from the hideout. Item 1. Our research division has developed new vehicles. The Gloom Dredger and Hover Doom MK3. If one of these vehicles is damaged, please contact a member of the research division in the depths right away. Item 2. It is imperative that all espionage agents in the field learn the earthquake technique. Addendum. The earthquake technique can only be learned at the hideout's training area. Okay, where is the hideout's training area? Okay, so we took care of this one over here. We've been through like 3 different hideouts at this point. So, where is the training area? Because I want to learn this earthquake technique. It seems very valuable, but that'll probably have to wait. So, my next order of business is to go check out Hateno Village now. I have the full Yiga set now, which means I can just casually take myself a tiny little break and just go to Hateno Village. Ah, here we go. Like I said, I activated the shrine, but I didn't really do anything there. Well, let's go. I wonder if the dye shop is still open. If it is, I could probably turn this Yiga outfit in purple. Man. It actually feels good being here again. Well, there's the inn. Oh yeah, this feels right. This feels good. Like my own little slice away from home. Speaking of which, I wonder if my house is still here. Because I invested a lot of money into getting myself a freaking house. The dye shop. Man. Everybody's wearing little mushroom hats now.
If you were looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Hugh-doo-doo. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get giving and dye your get up too. Huh? Ooh, that's a lovely paraglider you've got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and dye can rework your paraglider with flying colors. Turn it purple. I'm sorry, what? Turn it purple. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric!
Oh. CC brand fabric, thank you.
Have you dropped by Ventist Clothing at the village entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design of this fabric. Every region has its own fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly the skies in style.
Yes! I would rework the paraglider, please.
Sure. It's your first time reworking a paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand me over the fabric and leave the rest to me.
Okay, oh, this is neat. Okay, I was kind of hoping I could change its color, but, the CC fabric. I like this.
Thanks to business. This won't take a moment. No watching paint dry for you.
Send fabric, ready to launch. That'll do it. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. What? Wah! Yay? Now, I have to know. You have a wait, you have a quest? Sure. Hey, I got a favor to ask. Sure. It's not enough for me to just rework the fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand and make my own patterns. Just like Cece, of course. Here's our all original designs. Making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. But that's where you come in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use as inspiration? First, I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. The kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even inside the village, but I'm too paint-hard to get near them. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or ice choo-choo, it would help a lot. Fancy. Now, I have to know. Can I do this? If you're not a pigment of my imagination, you must be a customer. Yes, I want to dye these clothes. Now then, I can either dye your clothes or move the dye from some dye duds and turn them their original colorway. Please dye. I mean, what? No, not that. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wonderful. Now go right up there. Just wait a minute. I didn't mean to tell you to dye. I just. It's the Hateno tradition to dye a person's whole outfit from head to toe, all at once. All right, choose your dye color. Dye color. We want purple. Actually, wait, hold on. Choose 5 purple ingredients. Hold up, let me see. Choose again. Oh, that's right, I get to see them. Okay, cool. Ooh. Ooh. The dark Yiga. Orange Yiga. Gray Yiga. Brown Yiga. Blue. Bluer. That's teal, actually. Green Yiga. Make me a purple Yiga. Okay, yes. Okay then, do it. All right, hold your breath. What? Oh, right. Yes. Yahoo! Made something very special here, if I do say so myself. You look dashing. Do you find this palatable? If you'd like to do a read, just let me know. No, this is perfect. Thanks, dude. I feel and I look good. Oh shit, this actually does look styling here. Now this outfit looks good. What the hell's going on over here?
As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present.
What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here. Now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material.
Yeah, everything I heard was that this was some Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining.
1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in?
Hey, come on now. We can't just let one of us get a head start.
Should I know that? It was just a joke? Oh well, maybe if we can come back later, they'll have room for all of us.
It's not like this is the only dark clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop?
Or we could check out the base pasture. Speaking of which, I heard that little ways up the roof in pasture's the laboratory specializing in ancient stuff.
Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all.
So, you mentioned 1 ticket?
Oh, thank goodness they gave up. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sister's... the new line of CC products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. CC herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Okay, that's fine. Hi. Ah. Another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. That is a weird-ass hat. This is the sort of thing on which I built my name and reputations as the world-renowned CC. Hi. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable CC? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Not really, I'm more into armor. Welcome to Ventist Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the CC brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The CC hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, CC. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Okay. What the?
What was about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any of my new slogans for Hateno.
Ah, look who's here. Oh, what can I do for you, esteemed Mayor Reed?
I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer.
CC, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem with the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails?
Huh. Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out?
Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do.
Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation?
I didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it.
Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election!
You're calling for a mayoral election? You can't do that. Whatever. Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy.
Sophie, I delegate management of the mayor election to you.
What?
Come now, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home.
Uh-huh. What the fuck? Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayor election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without that saying, but you are, of course, undecided. Oh, if you haven't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team CC. What? That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors.
That or give them some sort of fungus and then they'll die miserably. Why are you looking at me like that?
Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, will we find someone who can trust to carry this vital task? I have to go. Oh, so you're gonna get started on my little errand already. You'll need these then.
You are not letting me leave, dear God.
These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionitas, dressed to the nines in CZ. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. I want no part of this. I was just trying to find an armor shop, and now I feel bad.
Yeah.
That's an item shop over here, but... Hiya! Pumpkins, shrooms, butter. I'm going up here. I'm going back down there. Where was the armor shop? I legitimately forgot. Ugh. See, that's the dye shop.
Yeah.
Oh god, mushrooms everywhere. I could have sworn that's where I used to buy armor, but I guess not anymore. I'm guessing the I'm guessing the armor shop went out of business because Cece took over. Huh. That's a shame. I remember one of my favorite armor sets I was able to buy was... It was a really cool armor set. It was like the Knight's armor or something like that, but it looked really cool. Huh. Unless they're selling it at the dye shop now, but I don't think that's... Oh god, there's so many mushroom people. Damn. Honestly, I really can't... I don't know. I don't think I can make a fair decision on who deserves to run the place. At least I don't think I can. Because I'll feel bad if I choose wrong. Wait. Isn't that my house up there? No. No. I don't think it is. No. My house was near the entrance, I believe. You know what? My house is probably no longer here. If I had to gander a guess. Wait. Oh my god, they turned this place into a school. I play games to escape school. I don't want to... Well, actually, I haven't been to school in God knows how long, but... You know what? Fuck it. Let's look over here. I do remember at nighttime there used to be a monster store that, like, as soon as you make friends with the guy, he just sets up shop here. But he only appears at night if memory serves. And I think... Yeah, my house is up on top of the hill. Oh, it looks a little abandoned. I'm not gonna have to rebuy my house, am I? I would hate, like, if it kept my horses, then it should be able to keep the house that I built, right? That should be it. This should be my house over here, I think. The light's on, which means somebody else is probably... God, it's been so long, I can't remember. Wow. Somebody did buy my house.
Huh?
Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventist Clothing, aren't you? You know from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayor election or not. It's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. There's something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayor election starts.
What's on your mind?
Ma.
Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine. He shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest of what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch at me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around, see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The problem is I can see that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit in through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out.
Reed's secret. Well, they clearly took my house, so shit. And that's the shed over there. Zelda's Secret Well. Zelda's diary? Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side. A kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I put an order in for a new and improved champion's tunic, just for him. Oh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find out until after our investigation. Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. Aww. Aww. Oh my god, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I got what I wanted. I got the Yiga clan outfit, so might experiment with that a little bit, but other than that, guess that'll be it for me for right now, so that's it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do next time. See you in the next video, I guess.